Alright gamers, we are back for some more PvE ADC testing. This game we're going to be trying out Jinx. So I'm pretty sure I've already nailed the build path that ADCs are going to want, at least until it gets nerfed, because it's probably not how ADCs should be building. But it's going to be Infinity Edge, into Zeal, into Noon Quiver. That sounds weird, that's because, yeah it is. Basically Noon Quiver now gives minus 10 AD, so only 20 AD. It doesn't give attack speed anymore, but instead gives 20% crit. That's right, 20%, as much as a full item used to give. And Zeal now also gives 20% crit instead of 15%. So if you build Infinity Edge, which gives 25% crit, into Zeal, into No Quiver, you get 65% crit with only one completed item, with that completed item being Infinity Edge. You know, the item that benefits extremely from having crit. So that build path just seems like it's going to be the best, at least until they nerf either Zeal or Noon Quiver, or both, so that they don't just give you a shitload of crit without needing to complete an item. Should be able to get the Lux there. Can I kill him? Yes! Nice one. So yeah, that's what we're going to be aiming for this game. Oh, and of course, it only just occurred to me. When we run this new overheal replacement on Jinx, Absorb Life gives you a shitload of sustain. It's already given us 45 healing in lane. When we run this on Jinx, that actually means we can't run overheal, which is really annoying, because both of them seem really good. As far as I can tell, I would say right now... Nah, actually, we'll do pickaxe. Right now, it just seems like... Absorb Life is just so good, like... You probably just always want to run it unless they nerf it. But that's really awkward for Jinx, who really doesn't want to run something that isn't overheal, so... I mean, it's not like she's unviable without overheal, but it's just really, really nice for her. So it does create an awkward choice there. But anyway, don't be too sad about Lethal Tempo being removed. Jinx used to be viable without it, she will still be viable without it again. New PTA is pretty nuts as well. It's a huge upgrade over running Fleet or PTA on live servers at the moment. Not as good as the old Lethal Tempo, for sure, but... You know, if Jinx ends up weak, she will be buffed. Arcane Season 2 is out soon. They can't go too long with Jinx being weak. Okay, thank god, I've still got 150 ping. Curse my European genes. I think they will probably just end up nerfing Absorb Life though, because like I said, I can't imagine any ADC not wanting to run it, which just seems like it's too strong. But I could be wrong. Oh, place just behind Lux. Wasn't sure how long the lockdown lasts. Hang on. Yeah, because I'm not sure how long the lockdown lasts from the Nico-E. If I mistime it and I place my traps right on top of Lux, but the route ends and she just walks away from them, that is a lot worse than just being generous and or cautious and just placing them behind her. Because even if they don't hit her, if they're behind her, hang on. Oh, that was a terrible aim, my bad. Alright, that's worth it. Well, I thought Nico wasn't gonna die there, but... maybe not worth. At least he does lose that in a ton of farm there, though. What was I in the middle of saying? I don't remember, so just try and predict what I was trying to say. You can do it, I believe in you. Oh shit, it only just occurred to me. Probably people from China. But does China have its own PvE server? Because giving China their own PvE server feels like a riot thing to do, but if not, yeah, I guess Chinese people use the server. Even Koreans as well must use it. Surely NA and EU users aren't the only people that use PvE. Oh, so this PvE is like a global server then. That's cool. Except for the 156 ping. They should host it in Europe. Keep the international part of it, but give Europeans the advantage, in my opinion. But if you want my thoughts on the new itemization before I've actually gotten around to testing it on Jinx, I've already tried it on Aphelios. It feels like a huge upgrade, honestly. Like, this is not like clickbait, me trying to overhype it. Like, I genuinely think Riot is just, for some reason, just completely open to significantly buffing ADC, which surprises me. But there's no way they can look at this itemization and think, ooh, that this is not a massive upgrade for ADCs. Ooh, nice. I still managed to root him somehow. Nice one. Like, they've intentionally kept the ADC somewhat weak for so long, and now it just feels like they're like, you know what? People don't want to play this role unless it's strong. Let's just make it strong again. Because boy, does the new itemization feel strong. I'll show you once we actually get to build some items. Damage is just massively buffed over across the board, especially at the 4 item point, obviously, where you're at 100% crit instead of 80%. But even a full build where you'd be 100% crit either way just feels so much better now. I might be screwed here, we'll see. These traps will keep me temporarily safe. Oh, damn. Wait, did he actually knock a block from reaching me even though he hit the traps? Not sure. Oh, oh. Oh. I'd love to build another component, but I should just get into lane. Let me see that. Oh, he hit a trap, but he actually only hit the middle one. He actually managed to skip the other one just because of the angle. Okay. Fair enough. Didn't think I'd need to flash because I thought he would get halted before he reached me. Well played from him.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm thinking. We'll do this. Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
What is Lux doing there? I don't currently have ult, sadly, because of the ult cooldown nerf. When it does come up, though, can try a cheeky little snipe. Surely he's gonna be there, right? Hopefully I don't hit. Oh, wait! I didn't see our Yone in the lane. God damn it, my bad. Thought their Yone was gonna freely push. We're probably getting ganked here, yes. The W now, by the way, does more damage just because we have more AD on Infinity Edge. Oh my god, yeah, my damage is nuts. Nice. Like, this is the point in the game where we are weakest relative to the previous patch, because Infinity Edge is not supposed to be a huge significant upgrade over our previous first item choices, but I do still feel like I might be stronger. That might just be placebo because we have more AD and I'm noticing the AD and I'm be like, wow, this is more AD than I used to have, but maybe it's like weaker in other ways. But yeah, like the fact that it doesn't feel like a clear downgrade even at level 1, just even though late game is definitely a huge upgrade, you know, that could be pretty nuts. Oh, nice one. Holy crap. I have a lot of gold. Alright, let's go ahead and spend it. So, the build path that I told you I was going to go, of Zeal into Nukever, that only costs, if I remember correctly, 2,500 gold, was it? I think it's less. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, wow, Nukever is 1,400. I thought it was 1,200. Yeah, so it's 2,500 gold. So we built this. I'm going to actually sell this for a dagger as well, since we'll want boots soon. Oh my god, by the way, don't... Hopefully this doesn't make it to live service, but you know how they removed... or they're removing Corrupting Potion, which used to go here? That means that every other thing that was in the shop has moved a slot up. So previously you would buy Farsight Alteration here. And yesterday I accidentally fucking bought this out of habit because I'm used to fucking Blue Trinket being there. Hopefully they fix that. Because every trinket is on this row, every potion was on that row, right? or every elixir was on that row, so it throws me off so hard. It is not natural. Nice one, Nico. Yeah, look at this damage now, because now we have not even 3 items, or not even 2 items, sorry, but we already have 65% crit. Like, this probably needs nerfed. Like, obviously they're okay with hyper buffing ADC, like I said, but this is a bit extreme, having 65% crit with not even 2 items completed. Especially when one of those, the one item that you do have completed is a crit amplifier. They probably just need to revert Zeal back to 15% crit, and probably Nuke River also down to 15%. If you want to upgrade your crit, you should probably have to upgrade your item. That's probably how it just makes the most sense, in my opinion. But, you know, if they don't want to nerf that, sure, okay, go ahead. I will abuse this for as long as it exists, but it just doesn't feel right. Feels too strong. Oop. Oh my god, I kept misclicking. Alright, she's dead. Whoa, hello. Probably can't kill Sion. Damn. Oh well. Dude, it's like I'm trying to predict the future when I'm trying to juke fucking J4 EQ combo on this ping. Like, I don't just have to react to the fact that he's throwing it, I have to predict exactly when he's gonna throw it as well. On top of where. What's funny is I actually I started playing League on like 150 to 200 ping. And at the time I had no idea what ping even was, right? So I had no idea there was even a delay, it's just what I was used to. We're probably gonna try out Renance here. Hang on, I'm gonna build Farsight as well. Yeah, I actually got to Diamond 2 back in the day in Season 4. Back when like Diamond 1 was the only thing separating you from Challenger, right? I actually hit Diamond 2 on 150 ping. And I have no idea how the fuck I did that, because this shit is fucking unreal. So when I was playing from the Canary Islands, before I moved to the UK. Anyway, what is this item? I've seen it. Damaging a champion deals an additional 40 magic damage attacks. Reduce this cooldown by 1 second. Huh, wait, does that include attacks on the minions? I don't know why they didn't just make this build out of Recurve Bow, which is still in the game, but it seems like an interesting component, but I don't know why it's both an attack speed item and why it builds into Runance. Oh, because Runance doesn't give on hit anymore. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, still though, this effect is also going to completely disappear once I upgrade to Runance. If I hit both of them, it was too close to us. Oh well. Can I get this turret? Oh. I wasn't sure whether I was gonna get hit by the Lux ult or not, so I started backing out. But it did miss. I probably could have taken the turret, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Oh, I didn't notice about this thing, but I'm guessing the fact that it's off cooldown means that it is being reduced by attacks onto minions. Oh, that range. I just want to hit him with something so I can test. It's so awkward now when you're trying to share farm with somebody. Like, because I have Absorb Life, it's trolling for Yone to take the farm from me, but of course nobody's ever gonna not take farm from their ADC just because their ADC needs to sustain. So that's gonna be a newly introduced layer of frustration in the game. Just gained 40 HP from last setting that. Obviously, only part of it was from Absorbed Life, the rest was lifesteal. Nice one. Damn, we didn't hit him. Bro, I really want to see... Wait, but I can't base and because I want to test this. I need to hit a goddamn champion, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna ult Corki. That's the only way to check for sure. Oh, wow, I was really not expecting to get a kill there. Like, I literally started casting ult before he even became low. But okay, you can see, the cooldown is lowering from auto attacks onto minions. So that's really cool. And now we can finally base, now that I've tested that. Okay, so... next item that would be like perfectly optimal would be Lord Dominic's, but obviously...
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
we have a big power spike we can just complete right now if we just go for Yuntal, so... we're just gonna complete that. It's a shame we can't get another quick look though, that would have been perfect. Whoa, what are you doing? Did he try to hit the turret there or what? I just didn't crit him a single time. There we go. Now he's bleeding. And the bleed does stack, by the way. That's something I didn't actually realize until... like yesterday or today. Like, well after my testing game. Hang on. Should be noted, by the way. This tooltip, it fucking lies. Okay, well, actually, maybe it's not lying now. But yesterday, the damage that it said was not only, like, way off a lot of the time, but also seemingly completely random. Like, every time I looked at the tooltip, it gave me a different number. But you could click it, and it would be, like, a lower number than it said before, you know? Didn't make any sense. Oh, yeah, look, it's still... it's just... it said 300 before, now it says 48. It might be talking... so it might be referring to the previous bleed you did. Because it can do a lot of bleed damage. We'll sell Doran's Blade, I guess. We get Crit Cloak, because I think that's probably more damage onto most champions except for Sion. Anyway, the bleed is actually currently 92 damage over 2 seconds. God damn, we melt that. Renance is also buffed. They now, well, sort of buffed. At least late game, it's buffed. Gives, does 50% of your AD as damage instead of 40%. And also, it interacts with Yuntal to make everything bleed, so... yeah, the AoE damage you can do right now is pretty nuts. Whoa. Trying to pay attention to the bleed, but I couldn't see it there. Weird. Anyway, we are currently sitting on 90% crit, and that is going to be 100% once we complete Lord Dominic's. I gotta say, Jinx does feel a whole lot better playing 150 ping than Aphelios. Aphelios was horrible. There we go. I see my bleed did at least 150 damage there. Probably did a lot more than that though, I would assume. It's just some of it was blocked by the shield, so it wasn't counting. Alright, I do want to base. This is obviously more about testing items than it is about winning, so... even if we could push here, I don't care, I'm basing. I want to get my Lord Dominic's. The really cool thing is going to be to test my damage onto Sion now. So the change to Lord Dominic's this patch, in case you haven't seen, is there's no more Giant Slayer passive. You don't gain any more damage onto high HP targets anymore. But you do gain 5 AD and 5% armor pen. Is that a worthy trade? Depends. So it's lower damage onto tanks, for sure, but it's more damage onto literally everybody else. So, across the average game, you actually probably deal more damage with Lord Dominic's being the way that it is, compared to it being, you know, the hyper-specialized against tanks version. And that's good, because I feel like that's something people never really took into consideration as much as they should have. That, hang on, nice, 100% crit. That, whenever you built Lord Dominic's in the past, you were like severely handicapping your damage, or not your damage, but like your utility or your survivability onto squishies, because you were building an item that was like entirely focused on tanks. So against anybody who wasn't a tank, you were handicapping yourself compared to going a zeal item, or compared to doing Bloodthirster for the sustainer, compared to doing shield bow. Whereas now, sure, you build this because, like, you know, maybe there's a tank on the enemy team building a lot of armor, but because armor pen is a universally useful stat, I would say that's probably better for us. Like, it may not be the premier item you would build against the squishy, but there's also no wasted things there, you know? Oh man, I did not account for the blast cone. This guy's good at juking, even though I didn't see it. There we go. He finally messed up. Anyway, yeah, we are currently also sitting on 331 AD. And wait until we complete Bloodthirster. I would say we could do Baron, but our jungler's dead. I don't think there's really anything else I want to test on Jinx. Like, obviously there's a bunch of other ADC items, but I'm not going to waste my time testing stuff that I think is almost certainly going to be bad. This is probably just what you want to build on DPS ADCs, unless I'm forgetting something. The one thing is, though, actually, this is kind of funny, but let me just check, hang on. He's dead, I think? Yeah, nice. Of course he's bleeding as well, so it's not just the red buff trying to finish him there. Alright, let me check the build path of this. Yeah, so there's no unique passives here. Okay, he's dead. Wow, I actually 3-shot him, what the hell? That's so funny. You would not 3-shot anybody as Jinx on the current patch, what the hell? Even 22 kills in, not happening. But I just want to get the Bloodthirster. But okay, so technically it's possible that Yuntal might not be what you want as Jinx, although you wouldn't get these funny 3-shots. Because instead of doing the Zeal into Nooncover, you could actually just do double Zeal. And then you could do Renance with also Phantom Dancer. That should also be pretty solid, I think, on DPS ADCs, which is what Jinx is. You wouldn't want to do it on Aphelios, because he's too reliant on AD. But yeah, it's possible that Yuntal, you would maybe just replace it on Phantom Dancer. That's the only other thing that I think could potentially be ideal on an ADC like Jinx. None of the other... There's nothing else that I would really ever consider testing, to be honest, on Jinx. Oh, hello. Like, even without PT, I just 3-shot it, man. It's insane. Alright, but I do want to get Bloodthirster because this is not even our full potential. Again, this is not about winning, this is about testing. Usually I'd feel bad dragging out games for content, but you know, it's PB. Everybody here wants to test. Hopefully my team doesn't end. So we currently have 436 AD. And, so I want to test my damage right now. And then, if we manage to not end, then I can also try recalling, selling my Yuntal for Phantom Dancer, and seeing what we think about that. Currently I have 396 movement speed, it seems. Yeah. I could get even faster if I go Phantom Dancer though, which now gives even more movement speed than it used to. It gives 12% movement speed, which is nuts. Alright, so we're still in the game. Nice. I'm gonna just do the Drake. I want to also maybe see if I could actually do Baron. Like solo it. Yeah, but if I ping it, my team are gonna come. Yeah, look at this bleed, by the way. We've bled Baron for 1300 damage. That actually does significant DPS. Onto tanks, it's gonna do significant damage. That being said, it probably doesn't do too much damage to squishies. Well, except for the fact that it gives 65 AD. You know, the stats on it are still really solid. Nico's my pre-mate, she will listen to me. Wait, she will... Surely. Oh, dude, this is so easy. What the hell? So long as I have Bloodthirster, I can solo Baron 100%. Oh my god. I don't think you can do that in current patch. Oh. That's not our teammate that just did that, is it? That's fine. We needed to give them a way to come back. Prediction, because I can't. React. Oh. Oh my god. Like, I'm just a god among mortals right now. Let's see the lifesteal. Pretty solid. We don't lifesteal off of the bleed though, so... Alright, I want to try and damage champions right now. It's still 3-shot quirky either way, like, because you can't really get much better than 3-shotting people. It's not like you build Bloodthirster and start 2-shotting them. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe on a future video we will test out the Phantom Dancer on Jinx, but for now I think that was a pretty good test and a good showcase of what you can do with the new crit items. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.